Hey Freedom Grills, in today's video I have the ARO and the ARO-EVO, and I want to do a comparison between these two new optics. For those of you who don't know, Holosun discontinued the 403 and 503 line and instead replaced it with the ARO and ARO-EVO line. EVO just stands for evolution. Just like how the 503 was an upgraded version of the 403, the EVO is just more feature-enriched version of the ARO. I also have some other Holosun tube sites on hand, so I'll show those and compare those to this as well. Before we get started here, everything can be found at freedomgorilla.com. All right, so the first thing I want to do here is really go over the ARO versus EVO and cover some key differences. Now, obviously, the biggest difference is going to be the window size. So this is a 22mm tube. This is 26 millimeter. And if we compare it to the old 403 and 503, this is 20 millimeters, this is 22 millimeters, the ARO, and then this is 26 millimeters compared to the 20 millimeters, again on the 503 and 403. All right, the next main difference between the EVO and the ARO is going to be the reticle. Now, the EVO I have is just the 2 MOA red dot, but the EVO specifically has a new reticle called the Special Purpose Reticle, SPR, and the reticle includes bullet drop compensation and ranging features. Designed specifically for shooters engaging at longer distances, it's meant to bridge the gap between a simple red dot and like an LVPO. Now, all of these, the ARO and the EVO, are going to be available in red, green, and gold. So even EVO comes in the SPR reticle, red, green, and gold, and then it has obviously the version I have, which is just the 2 MOA red dot. Again, that's coming in red, green, or gold. Whereas the ARO has the Holosun MRS reticle in all those varieties, and then just the 2 MOA version as well. All right, and the next major difference is the EVO actually has the solar panels on top. So this is going to give the EVO the solar failsafe, which means it's able to run the optic even when the battery dies, and that's also giving the EVO an auto brightness feature, which is going to change different brightness levels depending on the light environments. And the last main difference I'd say is the housing material. So the ARO is just aluminum. It's actually durable aluminum is what they say. Whereas the ARO-EVO is 661 aluminum, so this is a better, more durable quality aluminum. And one additional bonus feature, which I can't show you yet because it doesn't exist yet, is the ARO-EVO does have an optional front and rear flip caps with an anti-reflective device that could be installed. Again, that's sold separately, does not come in the box. So that's going to be like the Holosun 515 here with the anti-reflective device and flip-up caps. This is exactly what will be available for the ARO-EVO. Like I said, it's just not out as of this video, so I can't show you. All right, so next I want to cover similarities. And for similarities, the first thing is these share the same footprints. These are a T2 footprint, which is the same footprint as the 503 and the 403. So any aftermarket mounts that you use on the 403 and 503, you'll be able to use on the ARO and ARO-EVO. And even if you wanted to, you could take this off the 503 and put that on there if you didn't like the base. And for other features, both are using the same battery. It's a CR2032 battery. Both have shake awake, so that allows the system to turn off after 10 minutes, and when you pick it up, it automatically turns on, which saves you battery. It has the last setting recall, so if you put this on like brightness 8, for example, and it turns off with shake awake, when you pick it back up, it's still gonna be on setting 8 for that brightness. And both of them come with the Holosun subdued black branding as compared to the really bright white branding. And both of them include 2 separate mounts. This one is the 1.63 inch standard mount, and it also includes a 1.05 inch low mount. Both of these are also going to get its own combination with the magnifier as well. So this one specifically is the ARO. I don't have the EVO one just yet, but it will come in that box. It'll come in this container here. And then inside this will include everything you need for both of these optics to run on your rifle with the magnifier and the red dot. These combos are a cheaper price than if you bought each item individually. So if we're looking at the tube optics that are still active SKUs for Holosun, the 503G ACSS, even though the 403 and 503 line got discontinued, this one is still active. This is a partnership with Primary Arms. You can still get this, and it has ACSS reticle for this one specifically. Then you have the ARO, and then you have the ARO-EVO. You have the 515, and then you have the 530. The 515 and 530 also come with those flip caps and anti-reflective device out of the box, just like you can get for the ARO-EVO. That does make me wonder though what will happen to the 515 line, or at least some versions of this SKU. This one I have specifically is made of titanium with a quick detach, which obviously has some differences from the ARO-EVO, but they do share a lot of similarities. So I wouldn't be surprised if they discontinue some of these SKUs. Again, that's not confirmed, that's just what I'm thinking. And for a quick comparison, here's the 530. It's like the most premium. This is a 30 millimeter tube, and again, the ARO is a 26 millimeter, but just so you could see a comparison here. And lastly, I forgot that the SCRS is in that lineup as well. This is the smallest of the tube sights. It is the most compact. It's using a different footprint than the other ones. This is using the 509T footprint, whereas again, the others are using a T2. It does have the solar, stands for the solar charging rifle sight. So this is using the SCS technology in a rifle optic, and it's just a super compact tube, very similar in size to the ARO. And just to give it like a little comparison here on what it looks like next to the ARO and ARO-EVO. So that's everything you need to know about the ARO versus EVO. And really the main differences, just to recap real quick, you're getting a larger window, you're getting a special reticle if you choose that version, you're getting a better aluminum housing, and you're also getting the solar panel for the solar, failsafe, and auto brightness modes. And again, everything can be found at freedomgorilla.com. Let me know in the comments which one you're going to put on your rifle, or which one you are most excited for. As always, Freedom Gorillas, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.